Hey everybody, I thought I'd make this video for you guys because as you guys know, I don't have Wi-Fi at my place, and the video that I made about the troops in DC got some views and it got some responses. One from the Prepper Nation guy, the guy that always says son, 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 him. So I thought, you know what, I'll do a video and on my phone here, and then I will put my phone on the one side of my property that has at least cell reception, and we'll just kind of upload that video into YouTube because I think it's important for me to get this out. So I guess this will be kind of a video response to all the haters out there. I don't know. I'll just be a video response to everybody that had concerns, and because there's a bunch of comments that I got I don't even think I was able to respond to. But we're gonna feed the pigs right quick because we actually do the things here at the Myrtle Woods homestead. We actually do the thing, so let's feed these guys real quick. Oh yes, you're ready, aren't you? Here we go. Here we go, guys. As you can tell, it's rainy, a little cold outside. These guys are gonna make quick work of it, and the chickens will grab whatever is left. Permaculture. So I made a video about the troops in DC, and if you watch the video and you actually listen to it, I tell people that would send me certain video links to different intel reports, especially those that come from the Prepper Nation, that come from Magic Prepper especially. I tell them that thank you, but no thank you, unless there's really something pressing in it and there actually, is good info, real life information that can be empirically verified, not just talking about, well, martial law might happen during the November election. Well, martial law might happen during the counting of the electors. Well, martial law might happen during the inauguration. Well, we might be able to expect Chinese troop movements because of Antifa in the Pacific Northwest. You get what I'm going with this, guys? And the truth is, for just being honest, I'm unapologetic about what I said. It's kind of funny how a few people from, I'm guessing their channels, but told me, well, are people not allowed to have their own opinion? Are people not allowed to say what they feel? Should we not worry about this? Should we not worry about that? And the funny thing is, it's obvious that you guys either didn't watch the video or there was just such a visceral, emotional reaction. Because the truth of the matter is, guys, yeah, they can have whatever opinion they want. I think that's great. And here's the thing, when it comes down to it, it's not about sustainability and preparedness. It's about monetization, right? It's not about speaking what your truth is, right? Here on this channel, that's all that matters, is speaking my truth. That's why I say firearm. That's why I say Trump if I want to say Trump. That's why I say whatever fucking word I want to say. Because for me, being genuine and speaking the truth is more important than monetization or what big tech has to say or think about me. So when we're talking about these other channels that refuse to say what they truly believe for fear of reprisal, yeah, to me, that's not my opinion, right? Because apparently they're the only ones allowed to have an opinion. But my opinion is, I don't need their fake information. I don't need the misinformation, right? I know a lot of them because, people have told me, and even Prepper Now made it very clear that when I called out certain military actions and certain military functions that all these preppers were complaining about, he said, well, just because you have military service doesn't mean, I appreciate that, but I get my info from Monkey Works because he's an actual credible source and I trust him. Well, look what that got you fucking guys. Look what that got everybody, right? We know Monkey Works is a fucking sham now, and it's not like these channels didn't realize that the insurrection and martial law wasn't going to happen, right? And this is kind of the backstory to that, in case you're wondering. As most of you guys know, I just care about empirical stuff, things that I can prove, right? That's what I care about. So I know, having served in the military, and anybody who has served in the military knows that the Joint Chiefs of Staff, DHS, Homeland Security, the military, they always put out memorandums in regards to current events. It happens. I mean, if you were in the military, you have to sign forms stating that you got the training, right? You have to attend trainings and sign training rosters. I know most people just fucking sign it, but if you actually read those, it has pertinent information to what's going on in the fleet or in the nation at that time. So we know early January, the Joint Chiefs of Staff put out that there was going to be no martial law. There's going to be no insurrection act. There was not going to be a coup in the military, and they all signed it. And I sent that to everybody stating what you guys are saying is wrong. You know that there is no chance because the Joint Chiefs of Staff have already put out the memorandum. I made a video on it. I sent it out. And guess what happened? people were still peddling the nonsense. But I get it. I get why. All right, I know you guys want some food. Is that where you guys are all waiting outside for me? All right. We're going to take a quick break, guys. We're going to get them some feed real quick. And at the end of the day, we know that the motivations is for monetization, is for monetary gain. And that's great, you know, get the views, put the fear porn up there, put the clickbait up there, get as many views as possible. And then once you have so many views and so many subscribers, reach out to that Patreon account, tell them that fucking YouTube is not allowing you to say firearms or Trump or COVID-19 or bullets, right? All the shit that normal people say on YouTube all the time. So then you scare your audience into thinking, oh, well, their channel's gonna go away, so I guess I have to pay the $2 a month or whatever for their Patreon account. And then while they're there, hey, really help us support the community, buy some merch. I get it, bro. Do what you want to do. I want you to make your money. I want you to have your opinions. Just like I have my opinion that your information is full of shit, because it is. And like I said, for me, guys, it really just comes down to the truth. The truth of things, right? The empirical data means a lot. So, you know, like I said, one of the major things recently is people talking about the Insurrection Act and flirting with it even being a possibility. And for many channels, like Monkeywork, saying that it was already signed, right? Which we clearly know in early January it wasn't. The military clearly knew before that it wasn't. The Joint Chiefs of Staff, again, put out a memorandum saying that this was not going to happen and that Biden was going to be inaugurated on the 20th. And you guys had that information. We sent it to you guys. Lots of people sent it to you, and then you continued on with the narrative. That can only mean one thing, right? It can only be one thing. That the data and things that are empirical doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is pushing your worldview, which is fine. But don't call it empirical, and don't call it actual news, and don't call it actual facts. Just call it your opinion. Just call it your opinion report. Don't call it an intel report, because nothing you said was factually true. And that's just of recently, right? That's not going back to Prepper Nation's conspiracies of a military coup that was thwarted because Trump became into office under the, you know, Clinton administration and this and that. I mean, come on, it's garbage. Or the fact that there's Chinese troops ready to invade the Pacific Northwest because there's some kind of bullshit with Antifa going on. Save it, right? Or if you're Magic Prepper and you're talking and you're reporting on things that are happening in other states, like the Portland riots during the summer, and you're misreporting the data there, why, you know? Or when you say that military bombers don't fly in formation when they train, like, where are you, Magic Prepper, where are you getting this information from? What are your sources on that, you know? So it's stuff like that that's just, you know, it's beyond the pale. But I can say this, okay, from the bottom of my heart. I know that a lot of you guys are scared. I know a lot of you guys don't know what's going to happen next. And I know you guys have a lot of distrust towards any kind of authority figure or any kind of institution that would state that they're there to help you, okay? And I totally get that, and I totally understand that that's where you're at, okay? And many people continuously bring that up to me and tell me, well, while you're not wrong, people are scared and worried. And I get that. And I can tell you that the current trajectory of what you input in your mind is not going to help you. And I can't sit here and lie to you, and I can't sit here and tell you that that's what you need to do. But what I'm also not going to do is I'm not going to take advantage of you, and I'm not going to profit off of you. And I think that's the most important thing that you need to understand for yourself moving forward. And ultimately, this is what I learned from the whole experience. Most preppers out there, you guys don't have the tools to be successful. This is what I mean by that. When I sent that video out, I got a lot of mean comments. I got a lot of mean messages, which is great. That's awesome. That's what I don't care. I think it's great. I think civil discourse is important. Iron sharpens iron. And I had moderators email me. I had a lot of people reach out to me. And this is what I realized. Why you guys are ill-prepared and ill-equipped to take on what's going on in your personal lives, what's going on in the world, is because you guys don't have the right tools for success. Because there's something you have to realize, okay? The powers that be care as much about what you have to say as I fucking do. I don't care about what you have to say. The truth is, I don't care. I care as much about your opinion as big tech does, which is zero. You know who I care more about? I care more about what this little girl thinks, or what that boy thinks, or what she thinks. These are who I care about the most. Their opinions matter way more than your guys' opinions matter. And that's the truth. It's the truth. Look at me. I live out in the middle of nowhere. It'll be days before I realize that my channel's down. And even then, go ahead, take my channel down. Guess what? I'll still be on Rumble. I'll still be on other platforms. I'm still going to exist. Money is not my priority. That's not my motivation. Being genuine is. The truth is. Because the truth of the matter is, the reason why a lot of you guys find yourselves where you find yourself is because you don't have the proper tools to address the things that make you scared, make you upset, that make you worried. You know, it's a really sad day when you have viewers and moderators that really think that they're gonna, you know, they're upset that I'm calling out intentional lies, right? They're upset that I'm calling out blatant falsehoods. And the fact that they think that they can intimidate me or threaten me by thumbs downing my channel or reporting it to YouTube, the same entity that they don't care for to begin with, the fact that they think that is how they're going to get back to me, it really just goes to show you how sad the state of affairs are that we have. Because this line of thinking carries over into your personal lives, your professional lives. You can't simply vote once in a while and meme about something, or post something on Facebook, or post something on social media, or post something in the internet ether. You can't just go to somebody you don't like and tell them that you're going to thumbs down them and report their channel, expect to get anything done. Maybe for the average person that would work. I hate to break it to you guys, that don't work out here. And when you do come up against somebody like myself who is undeterred by your reporting practices, what are you going to do? Trust me, if you guys are doing something successful, I'd let you know. I'd let you know. So just keep that in mind, guys. This isn't just something you can vote away. Okay, it's not something you can just thumbs down. It's not something you can just meme about. Real life issues require real life fixes, guys. At the end of the day, guys, I care about truth. I care about what's empirical. I care about science. I care about math. Those are the things I care about. And if I see something that's not truthful, that's intentional lies, I call it out. If I see something that is outrageous, I ask for a source. That's who I am. And it's going to take a lot more than putting thumbs down on my channel, reporting my channel, leaving me mean comments. It's going to take a lot more than that to motivate me to not care about the truth. And trust me, if you guys are successful in getting me to not care about my ethics and truth, I'll let you know. Shit, I'll make a video on it. I have no problem making a video. What you mean YouTube people have motivated me from telling the truth, what it is. I'll do it. I don't give a shit. But until then, I really hope that you guys are able to get your house and get your guys' effects in order, because things aren't going to stop. Things are going to continue to steamroll. And if these are the only tools you have to hash out your grievances, you're doing it wrong. So with all that being said, just realize there's a lot of us out there that care about the truth. There's a lot of us out there that can give two shits about viewership, who can give two shits about fame, fortune, who can give two shits about monetization. We're out there. We exist. I don't care. All I care about is the truth and being genuine, because at the end of the day, I can't take the money, I can't take the fame, I can't take anything with me. I can't take it all with me. At the end of the day, all I have is reality and truth. And that's why my channel is not family friendly, because we talk about reality. We talk about the truth here. Because the reality is, we as responsible people do whatever we can to insulate our families from reality. That's what we talk about here on the channel. So if you really want to be successful, if you really want to know what it takes to get yourself that kind of peace of mind and to get realistic results, stick around, watch a video or two. And here's the truth, man. When you boil down preparedness to its basic core element, all it is taking responsibility for the human condition. And don't let anyone try to tell you otherwise. All right, I'm going to try to pull a magic prepper here real quick. Hold on. Okay. So without currently anything else further to say at this moment about fake preppers trying to silence and censor real preppers, I am the unapologetic prepper, and I am out. So I think that's enough fun for one day. I'm gonna try to get this video all put together, and there is a place on the property where I should be able to get 1 or 2 bars, and we'll just put it there where it doesn't get rained on, and we'll just get it uploaded for you guys, because I don't feel like driving to town right now. So there you have it. As always, guys, as always, long live the Republic.